And 7, help me win a couple coins. I'm not going to lie. Lakers, they've now won 8 out of 10. They've won 12 out of 15. And Luka Doncic said after the game that the Lakers are on championship level. Take a listen.
Our goal is to win championship. That's our only goal. And I think we have the team for that. Obviously the chemistry with me and the guys, is going to take a little time still. But, like you saw today, I think it's getting better and better.
Yo, this was a huge win, fellas. A huge win. I won't go as far, Shady, as to say they're on championship level just yet. But what I will say is this. When was the last time LeBron James in a Lakers uniform was a part of a team that had 3 players who could score 30 on any given night? That's where I'm at right now. At any given night, Austin Reeves, he can drop 30 when LeBron and or Luka doesn't play. Keep in mind, when LeBron or Luka don't play, Austin Reeves averages 25. He scored 40 before. He scored 32 most recently within the last 3 games. So Reeves can give you 30 at any point in time. LeBron James just gave you 40 against the Blazers when Luka didn't play. So you know LeBron can give you 30, 40 at any point in time. And then Luka, most recently on Saturday, just gave you a 30-piece. Remember back in the day, James, Don't Shady, we used to do the show together. You have to pray for Lonnie Walker to score for the Lakers to advance. These are true stories.
Don't do Lonnie.
I remember having to pray for Lakers could not find buckets. D'Angelo Russell was capable of getting a bucket, but the problem is he couldn't play no defense. Now the Lakers have a team that any given day, LeBron, Luka, Reeves can give you 30. That matters as an era where you got to score points. The other thing you'll have to remember, there is no more significant win you could suggest in the last 3 months for the Lakers than the one they had on Saturday. The Lakers had lost to the Nuggets in the first round last year, lost to the Nuggets in the Western Conference Finals the year before, and we're talking sweeps. Not just basic losses. We're talking sweeps. The Lakers had lost to the Nuggets, I believe, 9 consecutive times. And now you come out here and you get not just the dub, you get a convincing dub. Like, Shady, this was the best plausible litmus test for the Lakers in my mind, this dub. Luka's first game there, obviously the Lakers got a big dub, but it was against a lowly team. I don't care about that. But you're going to have to beat and get past the Nuggets if you want to go far in the playoffs. Too soon for me to say 2-5 is championship level, but not so soon that I can't assess Austin Reeves is getting significantally better. Luka Doncic, he's starting to fit in. LeBron James, you know what he's capable of. Now I want to see them put it all together on a consistent basis.
Yeah, this was a tough question for me, though, right? Because, I'm a super basketball lover, right? Big fan. Real quick. The Mavs, y'all get ready, because Luka's coming.
Yes,
You're going to see him real soon. That's going he warming up. He going to be angry as hell. Anyway, the reason why it was a tough question for me is because I said, are they really championship ready now? Luka just getting there, right? They don't really have a real true big for real. Defense is an issue, but they've been playing decent on defense. And then you got Luka, though. I've seen Luka carry a team with less. And now you give me my number 2 is LeBron James? So I won't say, yes, they are championship ready today. I think they'll get better and better, obviously. But the Austin Reeves thing is one that's really a question mark. Because, yes, he's looking good right now, but I've seen this before. Before they paid Austin Reeves, he was doing this, balling out, getting points. Like, who's number 15? Who is this guy, right? Gave him a nickname, AR-15, because he's balling out. We get to the playoffs. Can't find him. Defense. Whoever you guard, we going at number 15. I don't know if y'all remember this. We going at it, and then on offense, are you really scoring?
But 2-5. I would say this, though, big dog. We have not seen this level of Austin Reeves on a consistent basis. Like, Austin Reeves was kind of a flash in the pan. But again, I'm not so old that I have forgotten THT. Remember, THT back in 2021, Orton Tucker. Lakers paid him some bread, and then all of a sudden they realized he's not the guy. Austin Reeves is different. Like, because what I'm seeing from Reeves, he just dropped 40, if I'm not mistaken, right before the All-Star break, and then he backdoored and he gave you 32 just 3 games ago. So the reason, James, I'm not convinced yet, but the reason you could sell me on the Lakers being an actual legitimate championship team is because Austin Reeves is continuing to progress. J.J. Redick, we're going to talk about him later. He actually has this team playing at a high level.
Before you go, I just want to say, like, because let's make it more about Luka and LeBron. Because I watched Luka carry squads, right? And you know what LeBron does. The Austin Reeves thing is the question mark. Because I've seen him play well. This ain't the first. See, everybody's saying, this is not the first time he played well. In the playoffs, though, it's a different story, right? We don't have to go on a road game or back-to-back. We focus on this team. 7-game series, right? And now the game plan is different. Because I remember asking, like, all my basketball guys, like, yo, how the hell he was going crazy in the regular season, then to get the playoffs, it's like he ain't playing defense, and it's like they target him wherever he's at, and then on offense, he ain't scoring them high clips. And they told me, said, Shady, the game plan and the scouting report is way different in the playoffs. And I gotta see AR-15. I can't even. Let me stop calling that. I gotta see Austin Reeves play well in the playoffs. Because I think he's playing well, but I gotta see it in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's a couple things too. Because to me, they are championship ready, and they championship ready because they got two of the best players in the world that make everybody around them better. And Shady, I think that's what's different now. AR-15 ain't got to do all this with the ball and all that stuff. My bad. Austin Reeves, he ain't got to do all that stuff with the basketball. You have two dudes at any given moment that make everybody around you better. That's number one. Number two, who in the West scaring you? The OKC Thunder, the best team right now. They're not scaring nobody. Extremely young. They got in the playoffs last year and did not play well. Who's scaring you? So right now, if you said the Lakers and the OKC Thunder is in the Western Conference Finals, who are you taking?
Of course, the Lakers.
You understand what I'm saying? But you shouldn't. The OKC Thunder are a really good they better than the Lakers. You shouldn't, but you're taking them because of Luka and LeBron. And I would not be surprised if Luka and LeBron won that. You have two dudes that can take over a game at any time and make everybody
Where I disagree
better.
with James for the moment is right now, Luka and LeBron, and they will probably in the next 5 to 10 games, they're not currently making everybody better because they don't know gel yet.
But they don't know
gel yet. When Luka and LeBron both play, players be out there lost. Like Reeves is still trying to figure out how he is going to fit in when Luka and LeBron both play.
All that
they
is true,
will do it in a moment.
Are you seeing the shot selection that these dudes is getting?
They're getting open shots, but for whatever reason, James, remember that it was the second game Luka and LeBron played together. Austin Reeves, all of a sudden, he had 11 dimes, but he only had like 16, 17 points. But he was scoring like 26, 27 points prior to the acquisition of Luka. So Reeves is trying to figure out, okay, am I going to be the primary point? Am I going to be the dish guy? Am I going to play the two and play off Luka and LeBron? I'm ready to see them completely
But if you watch the last couple games,
yes.
that's what it is.
But to your point, also, like, I think they're championship level right now because while they are figuring it out, like you said, they're still winning.
Just winning games.
They're 12 and 15. Wait until they figure it out, and then they start to win like that. Like James was saying, they're 2 games back from the Memphis Grizzlies for number 2 in the Western Conference. Like, as they're figuring it out. So for me, it's like J.J. Redick, you have a top 10 coach in the league for him. What he's doing right now, I feel like he's already a top 10 coach in the league.
Doing great.
You have 2 of the best players in the league with AR-15 as the number 3. I like that.
Austin
Reeves. But my biggest thing was like, and everyone up here, we were worried about their defense, at least what they would look like, right? Okay, Joker had 12.6 turnovers, only made 2 shots season low. Lakers had 15 steals and forced 22 Denver turnovers. To me, the Nuggets are one of the best teams in the West, and when you go head-to-head, Luka scores 32. We were worried about defending. Yeah, look, they don't have a big, but when you get those 3 players playing like they're playing right now, they look hard to beat, in my opinion.
I think this is what Shady said, is that like,
Come on, I'm telling you.
the effort can be coached, right? Effort, like, shooting is skill.
Yeah.
Defense more often than not is will, to the most part. So that's why if y'all watch the post game, J.J. Redick was like, if y'all give this effort every single game, we will go a long way. J.J. Redick said, I had to redo my standard of how good this team can be after watching this game. He said that in the locker room after the game. Because he was like, if y'all continue to commit this effort, you cannot teach any player to shoot the ball like Luka shoots the ball.
No.
You can't teach anybody the IQ that LeBron James has. You can't teach anybody to play the game from an offensive prowess perspective the way the Lakers do. But what you can hope to do is get the Lakers to play with more effort.
Let me ask you, because if the Lakers are blowing out by 23 points, one of the best teams in the NBA, would you say that with the Nuggets?
Over the last 4 years, 1,000%.
Okay, and so for you, how can you say they're not championship level when you're blowing out a team and you're not even gelled yet for you?
Because of what Shady said, and Shady said it very well. Regular season, I've had to learn even more. Regular season in post, Chase, you gonna like, it's totally different.
But the only
totally
thing,
different.
They're winning.
with that, Acho, is we seen Luka ball in the postseason with less.
Yes.
And now you give him
Got
LeBron
into the
James
finals.
and a solid supporting cast, and you don't think that in the playoffs, those two, I'm not talking about Austin Reeves. You don't think those two can show up and will this team to victory? You know what I'm saying?
So that's why I don't look at the regular season like that. And I think in football, regular season matters, right? Because every game counts. Basketball, I mean, there's times when you see, teams that like the Lakers. There's times when they're in the freaking playing
game,
and they go away to the West Conference. Yeah, so basketball's different. And another thing is like, when you just talked about James is, the reason why I had concerns is some of the supporting cast, like, I don't know how well Austin's going to play in the playoffs, right? Yeah. And the defense and the bigs. But then when I think of Luka and LeBron, like, yo, that should be enough. Because I watched Luka with Brunson as his number 2.
Yeah.
Right? And I've seen Luka just carry him.
Yeah.
So that's why it's just hard with this team, and it's so early. I think we'll really understand once the seeding is done and we see who the Lakers are playing in the playoffs. That's what really matters.
Yeah. The other thing, though, we have to remember is LeBron last year in the playoffs, we saw it, he ran out of gas.
Yeah.
Like, this LeBron is so interesting to me because I can't judge it, James. Like, the fact that LeBron went to Madison Square and I think he had a crazy triple-double.
Triple-double.
Then he backdoored against the Blazers, I think it was Thursday, and dropped a 40-piece. Yeah. Mind you, he didn't play during the All-Star week because his ankle or his calf was hurt.
Seemed like the
so I'm thinking, you know what, he's going to come in the first game back, maybe against the Hornets, maybe have like 12, maybe have 16. He's hurt. He backdoor gave you 20-plus, a near triple-double, if I'm not mistaken. Then the Blazers gives you 40-plus. I'm just curious, Shady, like, will this LeBron run out of steam?
Oh, listen, I never doubt